Video we'll be discussing Divine Tower Mirsa and how it is good to farm on the stage because we can farm for very high status cap and also a new accessory that can be useful in some situations. Well, the first thing we need to discuss is that they changed it in the global version how the Divine Tower Mirsa works. Now we have a very high status cap. The game says that it's 1080s, but it's actually 1090s on the last stage, stage number 10. You can get to 83 base cap in 1090s. You have to remember that, yeah, all characters have different caps, but this is the stage cap. And then for stage number 9, we have 80s on status and 1060s for HP. So for comparison, stage number 10 now has the same cap as the last stage of Holy Armor Stones Cave, stage number 15, and also the same status cap as the last chapter in story mode, even on the last stage for the last chapter. So this is the best that you can get right now. Not only that, but right now on Divine Tower Mirsa we will have some increased status gain for some characters. They are the characters related to Romancing SaGa 1. As you can see, Mirsa, Albert, Silver, Galahad, Grey, Sif, Aisha, and a lot of other characters here on this list. You can bring them for 3 times status gain. They also have this on story mode, but story mode is not as fast as Mirsa Tower if you know what you're doing. Also, when we don't have any character featured in any type of content, Divine Tower Mirsa will be the best place to reach this status right now for non-featured characters. Another good thing about the stage is that it drops a very important accessory, that is this one called Hero's Omelette. There is a standard version and a plus version. The plus version gives you more paralyzed resistance and less penalty on wound damage, but all of them give you 3 agility. This will help you decide which character you want to go first or later, or even give more damage to martial artists. I believe this is like one of the best accessories to farm right now, so it is a plus. Okay, so I want to discuss how this works. We will start with stage number 9, and I'll be going with my first squad. Now, this is already the first squad. I will be giving a very quick explanation. I am using Dragon Strike with Termite Final Emperor and Ellen. Ellen has double cut, the first skill maxed, and all other skills above 11. She will always attack with heavy cut. And then Final Emperor will be using Flowering Plume 2 times because it's on 3 VP. What is good about this is that on turn 3, we will have double Dark Blade available and heavy cut. We will kill one enemy and leave one half dead. So if you are bringing some characters to train that are at least equipped, they will probably finish the last enemy on the same turn. As you saw, there is one enemy on the first wave, another enemy on the second wave, and 2 enemies on the third wave. Sometimes you may need 2 turns to finish the last wave if you are bringing too much trainees, but only if they are not slash damage dealers. Any type of slash damage dealers will finish all content here with on single turn, unless they are, well, not well trained yet. You can make a combination of 2 different slash damage dealers from very different styles. Like, this is the second platinum style for Katarina. She can kill the first enemy because Swallow Reversal gives critical damage against the Water Sprite or any of these enemies here. And then she will just follow with that attack, Blasted Word. I'm using the Platinum Final Empress here, so everyone has access to these characters. And on the last wave, it may take 2 turns to finish, but I'm only explaining the 2 important characters. The trainees should be able to also help here with damage, but, well, 2 characters aligned in STR plus slot for Dragon Strike formation will be more than enough to finish this. The enemies also don't give much trouble, they don't have high power, they usually attack with single target spells, they need 2 to kill 1, so this should be very easy to handle. Yeah, on this loader turn she has Swallow Reversal again and she just finishes by herself. Well, you can also make a strategy with flash damage dealers that are mages. In this case, I'm using Beauty. She starts with 360 Delta. It's more than enough to kill the enemy. And then there is also Blue. Blue will have to use Storm Burst. He goes on the second wave because I changed the order. I got Uni on the front. Why? Because if Uni attacks first, she can kill the enemy, but blue by himself do not kill the first enemy. The first enemy is resistant against light. And on the last wave, he will have enough to use SaGa, and SaGa is almost enough to kill. But if it's not enough to kill, Uni just helps with Aerodyne, and well, your trainees will be able to finish by themselves. Here they are not using weapons, so we will need an extra turn. But just to prove that two characters are the filers for this formation. Well, please kill the kill the enemy. Yes. And one other strategy is to bring Rainbow Rangers. If you have Uni in one's good slash attacker, you can use this. She starts with the 60 Delta. Then we have Shallow Reversal with the second Platinum Katarina. If you have the global exclusive, just inherit the attack. It's the same. Depending on which character has a higher style level, it will give more damage. You can also bring 3 trainees here. Pretty easy to do. Mine is not maxed yet. A maxed Katarina will easily kill the target. Yes, pretty fast as well, even if you need an extra turn. And the last strategy for this stage is around dealing insta-kill attacks. And what I'm doing, I am bringing Award Claudia and Princess Ray, the best characters for this because they can cycle between themselves. There is only one problem, is that just if Claudia goes to kill the first and second wave, she will not have VP to kill the last wave, so Princess Ray will kill one. And then you have enough to kill the other enemy on the next wave. Sorry, on the next turn. You can kind of build some different strategies, like use Rainbow Rangers with Claudia on the Intelligence Plus and another attacker on the STR Plus, because with that she kills the first two, and then you use someone with very high damage, like maybe Termite Final Emperor, to try to kill the last wave. But with this one you can also train some skill with your trainees. Like here, I'm training Joe. Also, the formation is Animestry. And now we need to talk about stage number 10. And in stage number 10, you have, like I said, the higher caps, 1090s and 83. Well, this stage here is a little harder because it has a boss, Skirak, that's only weak against slash damage. But you could kind of bring some other ones as trainees. They can do some other type of damage, but not Cold or Moon. Okay, at least don't use those two elements. We will have to bring a healer to guarantee that nothing will go wrong here. So the first strategy is this one. Let's go. So here we have two damage dealers. We have Termite Final Emperor and the second Platinum version of Katarina, with Award Final Empress in the front line. What is good, Shallow Reversal is kinda enough to kill if you use it alongside Award Final Empress. Then we have Termite Final Emperor. He may attack here or he may attack on the last wave, depending on the strength of our characters. But that's not a problem because Swallow Reversal will do very high damage against the boss. The boss is a flying enemy as well, so gives extra damage. The good thing about bringing Award Final Empress is that if something goes wrong, she will just heal. But if not, your trainees can also do damage here. You will need an extra turn. There's no way for you to kill this in a single turn unless you are bringing very powerful maxed characters here. No, we didn't even need another turn because the boss is still alive. But it's usually 2 turns. Well, and this strategy is very fast as well. I am using the Abyss Alien in the school. Sith, they are equipped with Cut Timber. Cut Timber is enough to kill the first enemy. It should be also enough to kill this other enemy here. Because Mirsa has delay, we kinda need extra help, but it should not need too much. Light speed deals 4000 damage, it was enough to kill. Mirsa has Steel Blade, and Steel Blade has delay, so it means that he is always the last one to attack. You want him to use this attack on ScherBR, and if you have enough VP, he will just unleash a very powerful attack, and the next turn he will also use his second skill, helping make this fight faster. Also, he heals, so everyone that got some damage will be full health again for the last wave. Also, on the last wave, they don't have Cut Timber when they reach, but as soon as after Mirsa attacks, they will have Cut Timber available again. That's pretty nice. I believe this was one of the fastest and safest strategies for the stage. So you can do many variations of 2 slash damage dealers on Dragon Strike formation, but I want to show you a very different one. This time we are using Animal String, and there is 4 mages that can also produce slash damage. We have Beauty, the new Princess White Rose, we have Blue, and Mei-Ling. Mei-Ling will just use Solar Shot first, but on the last wave she will have a slash attack that will help you kill the enemy. Princess White Rose always starts with Blasted Guardian, that's just the problem about her. But now, on the last wave, they will have SaGa available. With Blue, with Princess White Rose, with Mei-Ling, and 360 Delta with Beauty. Sometimes she will not have 360 Delta available because she attacked 2 times in the first and the second wave. But it's still pretty nice damage. You will need an extra turn, but it should be enough to kill this boss. Now this time it wasn't, but it really depends on which characters attack on different turns. But it's good because these characters were not saved for Mei-Ling. All 3 mages didn't receive any type of featured bonuses recently, and you can train them here easily. And well, this is it guys, I wanted to show you some strategies, hope you guys can have a good farm. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to support the channel, you can use the links here in the description. We see each other on the next one. Bye.